Last summer, Zion Williamson has broken the fifth metatarsal, which is the long bone on the outside of the foot that connects to the small toe. Since then, he has been struggling to come back from this injury and is now receiving a biological injection to treat his right foot, which is adding another 6 weeks to his recovery. Now, there are leaked statements saying that he skipped rehab and not even paying attention to video sessions. With all these issues that Zion is facing, there is one surrounding question that might be the root of the problem. Is he too big? Watch until the end so I can tell you the big secret about Zion Williamson and his weight. Before we dive into it, I appreciate it if you tap that like button with your left forehead and leave a sub so I can reach 500 subscribers before the end of 2021. I really appreciate it. Zion Williamson stands at 6'6" and allegedly a whopping 317 pounds, no pun intended. If you were to put this into a body fat calculator, this will put him at 37% body fat. That is extremely obese for men, but we can't take that number and run with it. The best way we can tell his body fat on the internet without a waist and hip size is just by using the eye test. And just off my eye test, I would say in college he was about 12 to 16% body fat, pretty yoked, pretty jacked, lean, and was a very good athlete. And now he's probably about 16 to 20%. Now the media is making it sound like he jumped up way more than that, like all the way up to 22 to maybe even 30% body fat, like he gained 40 pounds, with multiple statements that have been released such as Zion Williamson should get off the PlayStation and hit the gym because he is only getting bigger and still playing 2K. I have a quick and easy theory on how Zion could have gained so much weight if he actually did. Basketball is a high calorie burning sport. Most athletes need to eat about 3,000 to 4,000 calories if you play basketball for over an hour a day for 4 to 5 days a week. Now imagine an NBA player who is 250 pounds plus playing basketball 6 to 7 days a week for over 2 hours minimum. You're going to eat like crazy. Then when you get used to that food and then you get injured and you can't work out at all, you will have a very hard time stop eating as much, and you're probably going to put on some weight because you're still going to eat 4,000, 5,000 calories, but you're not burning even close to that much because you had to stop working out completely because of the bone injury he got. Now that you understand why he allegedly gained so much weight, the real question is that even a bad thing? And was he too big in the first place, or is it just not becoming an issue? Like, what is the whole deal with him being this big, or allegedly this big? First, let's start from the beginning. Now, Zion was just flat out not too big in high school or college. I don't care what anyone says. If you can play over 15 minutes a game and jump as high that your face is literally looking straight across the rim or even over the rim, you're in amazing shape. Even if the weight scale says 280 pounds, his body fat could have been as low as 10 to 14% in his peak shape. The weight number truly just means nothing if you're that low body fat. Now, people will say, what about injuries? He got injured because of his weight. Now, that is a good argument, and I can agree with that because I understand the concern that when you have that much weight, you can get way more injuries due to impact. You can jump up to 40 inches. That means you're 250 pounds, for example, on the way up. But when you fall down, your body weight actually doubles or sometimes even triples and sometimes even quadruples, which means your weight can be from 250 to even 800 pounds on the way down, and then your bones have to take that impact when you land. This is why I think in the NBA he could have got a little bit carried away, because maybe I think Zion probably gained around 10 to 20 pounds, probably could have been sitting around the 270 to 280 range, but definitely wasn't 300 plus like the media is making it out to be. He reached the NBA, he could have been a little bit too heavy for injury reduction. That's probably why he got injured so many times. If we're starting to talk about this 300 to 330 pounds type thing like the media is saying, then there is actually a really big issue. I don't care how low your body fat is, you're going to get some impact injuries if you're in that 300 pound range. There's honestly just no reason that there's a pro athlete in the world that needs to be that heavy, even if you're a lineman. If you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate if you hit the subscribe button, give me to 500 before the end of the year. Let's keep going. Now, let's say right now he can dunk and his foot wasn't injured and he was 300 pounds. Like I said earlier, your weight doubles or triples on the way down from jumping up to 40 inches or however high. Even if it's 30 inches, your weight will triple on the way down. So that means he's taking 900 pounds to his bones when he lands, and that is just way too much. I want you guys to comment down below an answer to my final question for today. What should the Pelicans do with him? Should he even have a job? In my opinion, at the end of the day, his power is still ridiculous. He truly is a skilled NBA player who can be a star one day if you watched him play. I honestly don't think he is as heavy as the media likes to say. The media wants clicks on their articles and will clickbait you harder than I might have in this YouTube video myself. But they will lie and manipulate photos to make an athlete look horrible so they can look like the expert in this situation. I think instead of giving up on the athlete, I think the NBA staff should get him with someone who can fix his daily habits. Because if he is struggling with a bad eating habit, no diet in the world is gonna fix him with the bad mindset. That's just my thoughts. Comment down below if you disagree and if we shouldn't be worried about Zion at all. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really appreciate everyone who watched until the end. So subscribe, get me to 500, and I will see y'all later.